Morning, y'all. Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage and Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? Doing all right? Today is Saturday. Yep, December the 23rd, 2023. 2 days until Christmas. Today in my life, the 365 Project, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine is going to talk about Mom, Goofy Cousins, Uncle Ben, and KFC. We're going to tie all those things together starting right now. So, Christmas. When I was a kid in the 60s and early 70s, Mom used to do a lot of cooking. And I think that was just kind of the way it was back then. You know, that cooking was part of not just the holidays, but it was everyday life. You know, you sit down as a family to eat supper every night. And the holidays just magnified all that. Mom would make so much food. There would always be some gathering where we would see goofy cousins that we may not see but once a year, you know, and it would always be food, lots and lots of food involved. You know, my Mima used to make divinity. Mima is my mom's mom. Her name is Eileen Janelle. She made the best divinity, and so every year at this time, I always think of her divinity. And she knew I loved it, and she knew I liked lots of nuts in the divinity. And she'd always make me some. But it was, I don't know, it was, Christmas was different back then. And maybe that's because I was a kid and now I'm the adult. But the whole world was different back then. Check the truck. Check that truck, you big old woo. Hey, woo, look at that. Okay, so these are some brand new trucks. So what you have here, excuse me, Scooter. What you have here is some camo high top Chuck Taylor. You got the rainbow Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star logo. You got the black toe, black sew, red and blue racing stripe, 2 vent holes, black shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. Notice the red stitching. I sure like these shoes. I think these are going to be some of my new favorites. These are, say it with me now, these are some handsome Chucks. Hey, look, it's Farrah. She's from Texas, you know. Dad joke. So I just received a Christmas card and it was full of rice. It was from Uncle Ben. Slang. This slang goes back to the 30s. And I remember seeing it on TV, and I watched these, you know, the old shows from mainly the 40s and the 50s. Those were the best. Black and white. Colors out. Black and white's in. And the term was ring-a-ding-ding. You going to that party tonight? I'm not sure. Man, it's going to be a ring-a-ding-ding. That means a dang good time. Ring-a-ding-ding was a big time, man. That was a large time. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. If you're in town for the holidays or you live in town, come check us out. Strokers Dallas is open all day today, and Sunday is Christmas Eve. We'll be open most of the day tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'll close tomorrow. And Strokers Dallas will be closed on Christmas Day. I'll be here working, but the store will be closed. And Strokers Ice House will be open every day, including Christmas Day. But Christmas Day, we're going to be open from 2 to 8. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Listen, you may not believe in Santa Claus, but I want you to believe in yourself. If you're alone this Christmas, get your mind right. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as a time to reflect and maybe indulge yourself with something that you like to do. What I would like the rest of us to do is check on your neighbors, especially some elderly neighbors. And maybe you have an elderly neighbor that you don't ever see, and you know he's got a car and it never leaves hardly. Wouldn't kill you to go knock on the door and check on him or her and say, hey, I'm your neighbor, I live a couple of doors down, just checking to make sure you're okay, or here's a pecan pie, or you know, would you like to join us for lunch or something? Think about it. If you're alone and somebody knocks on your door and they're being nice to you, they're just checking on you, that'd make me feel good. That'll make you feel good too. So check on your elderly neighbors. Check on your neighbors that are alone. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Yeah, so the 365 project is almost over. You know, I've committed to do it again. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I enjoy doing it, but it's a lot of work for me, and it takes some pretty good time out of my day every single day to do it. And it's the challenge of doing it every day. But I enjoy this talk that we have, because they're just talking to me and you. Me and you're talking. It's going to be good. So I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know that in the 70s, KFC had a marketing campaign trying to build up their business in Japan? To this day, KFC is a traditional Christmas holiday, Christmas meal in Japan. I didn't know that. I read it on the internet. It's got to be true. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. Check on your neighbors. If they're alone, check on them. Or if it's an elderly couple that you don't see much, check on them. Might seem kind of awkward, but they'll appreciate it and you'll feel better for it. All right, Rick, Fearless. Y'all come see me. It's going to be a ring-a-ding-ding. Love you. Bye.